Welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum is starting to look really interesting. By the way, thank you to everybody who joined the live stream today. We might do that more often. I can't always plan it, therefore they often are spontaneous because yeah, I've got a lot going on. But let's start to take a look at ETH here, the update. And it's honestly, it's looking increasingly good. I mean, after that breakout of 1280, we really are on the way to that $1,700 level that we talked about. I showed you before here this VPVR, the historical volume. You can see how there was this insufficiency between 1280 and 1700. That is one reason why we moved through this level so quickly. Yeah, unfortunately, so far there hasn't been a retest of the 1280 level. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this at some stage. But for now, yeah, this Elliott Wave count is working out. We talked about here targets for this move. So we talked about a wave 1, about wave 2, that we are in the wave 3. Within the wave 3, we have done, in my opinion, a wave 1, a wave 2, the wave 3, and we are now in the wave 4. That might already be finished. Yeah, as I mentioned in the live stream, the wave 4 might be finished. We can double check the wave 4 by using the Fib retracements from the wave 2 low here. Because why can it be finished? Because we have reached already the 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level. Here we had one last dip below that level at 1528, but we saw a strong reaction to it, and since then an engulfing green candle and on the 1 hour chart, and we're starting to move up. I think a move above 1632 would push us then possibly to 1700, maybe even a little bit more. So the wave 4 doesn't necessarily need to go to the 38.2% Fib level at 1464. Now the wave 4 here, because the wave 2 was quite strong, as I said in the previous video, the wave 4, when the 2 is quite strong, yeah, or quite a sharp price drop, then the wave 4 can be quite a bit of a sideways movement, a weak one, yeah, a shallow one, maybe a triangle. Well, this might end sooner than originally anticipated, because Bitcoin is starting to move up a little bit. So if Bitcoin is starting to move up, that can obviously push it more directly into getting into that wave 5, right? What would be the exact target for the wave 5? Well, we can calculate that as well. I think what we need to do is to take the target for the blue wave 3, because the yellow wave count is all taking place in wave 3. So the wave 3 itself is a 5-wave move. So we're looking here, yeah, at a target, well, at least for that wave 3 in blue, that in my opinion needs to be the 17. Well, I think it starts at 1700 here, the 1.786 level, yeah. Next target would be 1794 or even 1945. Now we can get that a bit more specific by looking specifically at wave 5 in yellow. And for that purpose, we take the Fibs. We can see that wave 3 perfectly reached the 1.618 Fib extension at 1651 today. Yeah, I think it came just below that, but it pretty much reached it. Yeah, this is for a wave 3, an ideal level. Now we then came down in a wave 4 that could be finished as discussed. Now an ideal level for a wave 5, if the wave 3 reaches the 1.618, for a wave 5, ideally textbook one would be 1935. However, it doesn't need to get there. Bear in mind the $1,700 level is a strong one. Historically for Ethereum, a strong one. So my first target for the wave 5 would actually be the $1,700 level. All that a wave 5 needs to do is to push a little bit above the previous wave 3. So it doesn't necessarily need to do much more. Because bear in mind, this is the last wave of a trend, yeah, in the wave 3. Then we should get a wave 4 retracement. Could be another entry point for people who want to, and then a wave 5 to the upside. So this is so far playing out, but the $1,700 level is highly relevant. I would be surprised if we go through that level straight away. I think we might really see that wave 3 or wave 5 in yellow find resistance at 1700. This is where you will see a lot of sellers come in again, because it is a take profit target. from the 1280 level that I mentioned before. From 1280 we can move to 1700 fairly quickly. So there will be a lot of sellers coming in, and all of this selling pressure needs to first be absorbed by all the buyers again. So it could really be that you are gonna reverse to the downside here, and I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we might see the 1280 level once more. Admittedly, in a wave 4, that would be quite a strong move down here in blue. I wouldn't necessarily expect that, but it could just be a 1-2 and another 1-2. That is what could happen. In a wave 4, should we really get to the should we really get to that $1,700 level, we can rather expect a retracement down to around about 1400, 1360 as a maximum, okay? But if it is a 1-2, we could expect here a move down even to 1280. I would not necessarily expect now that the 1280 get broken. If it does get broken, I think we could see prices around $1,000 again. But it doesn't necessarily mean we have to make a lower low. Yeah? So we could reverse still from down there as long as we stay above 880. Yeah? We obviously still can be bullish based on the structure that has evolved here. But it would be better to obviously hold the 1280 level. Yeah. So it is still possible. It is still possible to it's still possible to count this all bearish. Yeah, this could still be a WXY pattern and we move down. So the bearish possibility is still there, but it is getting much less likely, especially if we reach the $1,700 level. And if we get above 1700, maybe in the next wave up then, if we get the wave 3 done, then the 4 down, and then in a 5 push above that level, then I think we are not necessarily going to see lower levels anymore. I think then it's pretty clear that we are actually in a real bull run. For now, things are still a bit uncertain, but the probabilities definitely have shifted to the bullish scenario, as I told you when we broke above the 1280 level. Okay, and that is my view about Bitcoin. Hopefully you like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.